next to me. Okay, let's get into it. Hell's Kitchen is an acclaimed Broadway musical inspired by the life, music, and New York City upbringing of 17-time Grammy Award winner, the one, the only Alicia Keys. And lucky for us, two of the actors bringing the brilliant story to stage are with us today. Please welcome actors Gigi Lewis and Marley Soleil. Thank you for being here. I know y'all are probably exhausted and you're giving your all to the audiences every night, so we appreciate you being here.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Tell me, Gigi, I'll start with you. Tell me what this has been like, this journey, this...
It's actually been really amazing. It's been a very, very easy process, very stress-free process. I'm enjoying every step of the way, honestly and truthfully. You know, some people like to say like, oh yeah, no, I'm truly enjoying everything. And that's from on and off stage. Like, it's truly a joy to be in the cast of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah. Marley, what about for you?
Well, this process has been absolutely bonkers. I mean, before I was doing this, I was in college, and you know, I feel like this musical has seen me through so many phases of my life. I'm learning so many things that I wouldn't anywhere else. And I feel like, you know, that this story and the cast has taught me so much about myself.
Okay, Tiny and Jessica are y'all's characters.
Yes, they are.
Tell people what Tiny and Jessica are like.
Tiny's very chill, very laid back. She's kind of forward, maybe a little too forward sometimes, but she's always there to protect both Allie and Jessica. And you know, sometimes she's not far off from age, so she's also kind of like in that kind of space too with them. So it's like she has to choose what side. Big sister, and also just like, oh, friend, I'm still there with you. But yeah, she's a fun girl. She's a fun girl, but she's very chill, very protective.
Yeah, I'm the opposite of chill. I'm the best friend that's like really hyperactive, you know. Jessica is fiercely loyal, she's supportive to a fault sometimes. She'd be supporting Allie through some questionable habits. But you know, I feel like Jessica's motto is you only live once, and she is the younger one out of the duo, so you know, she's a little bit less mature than Tiny.
So Alicia Keys, obviously a huge part of the show, is the show. Were y'all familiar with her before? Because I mean, we're like the same age, so I don't know. Because sometimes I ask people who are younger and be like, you know, they're
familiar with Alicia Keys.
I don't know, y'all. Okay, good.
Yes,
totally.
definitely. She was a huge part of my growing up and listening to everything. I saw when she first came out, like, you know, with the key earrings and things like that. Like when she has one of my favorite songs called Butterflies. Like I'm still just really gagged that that's my boss.
Yeah. I didn't get to grow up with her, you know. I was born in '06. So
see, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know.
But you know, it's Alicia Keys. Like you hear her music everywhere, and especially like with my generation, you know, she blew up again on TikTok, and that's like genuinely, she's a superstar.
Superstar. She's also an artist that everyone tries to sing, and you go to that karaoke bar, you're like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Nobody can do Alicia quite like Alicia, except unless you're in the cast of Hell's Kitchen.
Right.
Is there a song in the show that you look forward to performing every night? Is there a specific number?
Girl on Fire. I mean, I gotta be a little biased, but it's such an iconic song, and it's so cool that we get to perform that every single night. And she gets to rap this wonderful verse. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I have to agree, because it's like our little duet that we have. It's like shows who we are in this.
It's very contrasting. It speaks a lot with the song.
I can imagine that the cast is very fun, and y'all are a community. And I bet it's a really good time on the road.
Yes.
Is there something that you have learned, because Melly, you said you've been learning a lot.
Yeah.
Or that a memory that you guys have had thus far that you're like, this is just pinch me moment?
I honestly,
you can say on
TV. Yeah, I think so.
In the beginning, like we were just talking about earlier, Alicia's very hands-on, and she was very much like directing me. That I had to for a minute just be like, what's happening, and then snap into it, be like, hey girl, you're all right, okay? But no, that was it was just a moment that I can share, you know. That was a moment for me.
I feel like, you know, there are a kaleidoscope of moments. I can't pick one, you know? Like, we're all like a gigantic family. And I speak on this a lot, but, you know, the younger ones in the cast were really looked after. And that creates, you know, this dynamic of like everybody making sure that we're okay. Even like producers on this tour have told us how close-knit we are. And it's appreciated and it's seen by everyone.
That's beautiful. Yeah, this will be a memory and a thing that you can take with you through everything that you do.
Absolutely.
I'm so lucky this is my first
storied
I'm
careers.
truly blessed. Absolutely.
All right, guys. Well, good luck the rest of the show. I know you guys are going to Cincinnati after this, but you're here in Atlanta at the Fox Theater until Sunday, so get your tickets now. You almost are all sold out, but there's still some tickets left.
Oh yeah, we're yes already. Atlanta's showing out.
Percent capacity.
One of our biggest. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for pulling up. Atlanta is a fantastic city.
It's one of my
been showing us a lot of love.
All right. Well, we love having you here. Come back anytime, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Much continued success. Okay, like I said, Hell's Kitchen is at the Fox